And we're going to start recording. Ooh, I'm going to edit this one. Hello. Hello, people. Hello, chat. I know. Late night stream. What is this? This is only going to be a short one. This is the results of the Bladesong Unofficial Community Challenge with a theme illusion made by me. The contestants had a total of 2 weeks to put in their submission based on this idea. Unfortunately, your experience of the world has an unreliable narrator. One of the worst traps in this world is to believe that your experience is accurate. The map is not the territory. Typology is a nightmare. Most of your memories are edited. You've got several automatic filters on your vision, and false memories are really, really easy to make. But hey, what's another one? Submissions have been spoilered. Submissions close in a minute. I don't think anyone's going to add another one in that time, and I'm certainly not going to get through them all. But we're going to see about 20, according to the search, of the most insane things ever made in Bladesong, I suspect. I got flashbanged and spoiled on a few of them, but we'll see them now. I will also edit this video down for YouTube later. Let's take a look. We're going to look at each submission, then if the words are there, we will also look at them in Bladesong. Ooh, I just noticed something. There we go. Get those out of the way. Goodbye. There we go. Let's take a look. It is time. So, let's go to the very top. See if I'm in the right spot for it. Tapestry of Thoughts by Anarchy. Yo. The lad has drawn a scene of a mountain and a laurel wreath in shadows. That's fucking fire. Okay. Wait, is that? Please. Is there going to be more? There's probably going to be more. Tapestry of Thoughts. I am not very good with words, but I am going to leave a quote here that describes the piece and where the inspiration came from. Oh, hello. Yes, Late Night Niram. Game change. Oh, God. Thank you. Huh? Bladesong. Hoi. Huh. Oh. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Very good. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusion. Alan Watts. Let's take a closer look at this. And put yet more swords in my save file. That's a little loud. I'm going to turn that down. Is the balance okay on that? It's a little high. I'm going to bring it down a bit. There we go. Oh no! That's my Twitch link. Haha. Gonna hear the music cut in and out a bit. I'll put something in behind when I go to edit it. Let's take a look at Anarchy 3000's submission. It's taking a while to load. Oh. Well, that's very pretty. I still need to turn this down a bit more. There we go. Oh. Oh no, I've touched something. Okay. Apparently we're in hardpoint hell. What? Wait. Oh, it's underneath. Right, because the floor is invisible. And this is the blade here, this little small thing. Cycle around. One more. Nothing on the other side. Any gnomes hidden inside? That's something we need to be cautious of in this competition. Hidden gnomes. Well, that's fantastic. Just the very act of the lighting. Let's see if I can replicate it. I can't even replicate it. My setup's not good enough. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's cool. I can't shift L. I went too far. Oh. We'll see if we can get it lined up perfectly. There we go. Good enough. I've been waiting for someone to do some shadow play for a while. And now I finally get a chance. Hey, Superdwarf over in YouTube. Camera angle and so on. Yeah. Especially with my resolution. I'm on 1360 by 768. Dang, Twitch ad. But you're on YouTube. Oh. Hello, Unlucky Kid as well. We're looking at the illusion submissions. And this one is Anarchy, who did somewhat of a mountain in shadow. Excellent piece. Excellent piece indeed. Oh, you've evolved, Superdwarf over on our side. Aces Up My Sleeve by Jackalope. It's all a matter of perspective. You see me as a cheat. I see myself as rich. Techs used gnome tech, set dressing, mostly SEPA, stacked barrels, lenticular hologram, final. Oh my god, you didn't. You didn't. Finally! Finally, someone has done this. Finally, someone has done a lenticular hologram. I am so happy. I've been talking about this for a long time. The actual illusion is so simple, so effectively cheap, but goddamn, it works so well. That's what I love. Watch how this is done. On one side, the engravings look like a 4. On the other side, it's an A. 7A, yeah. Oh, now I gotta check for gnomes. There very well may be gnomes here. Hiding in the dice, perhaps? No. I love it. I love it so much. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, just the camera angle must have been hard to set up. That is so wild. Yeah, probably. Oh. We've got Resmag for the, Wait a second. How many curvatures are there? Okay, there's only one. Just for the camera. Oh, that's so good. So much just stacked up perfectly to get that. So in order to get these so they don't overlap, one has to be vertical facing this way. In fact, I think I can show. Game audio is like pitch shifting slightly because of buffering. Interesting. I don't know if I can fix that. Oh no, these were done a different way. This must have been such a pain in the ass to do. How's it getting the black one then? Hold on. We gotta figure this out. Okay, the black ones are done from more underneath. The red ones are done from above. You can see the split right around here, where it switches from one to the other. Engravings at a large scale, then scaled it down. That makes sense. Also, well done. Well done indeed. Is there a hidden gnome? Am I going to be a fool if I don't look? Is he hiding in the chips? Oh. I think we're safe from hidden gnomes. Best Kept Secrets by Axelaris. The sword is rarely left fully in its scabbard, no. Usually, the mere flash of the blade was enough to discourage those with ill intent. Always backed up with bluster and harsh words. Touted as a blade that never needed to be drawn. Legends begin to rise about the invincible sheathed swordsman, so skilled that you would be bested by an undrawn sword. Undrawn sword. Better as always. The truth is far more odd than it seems, for the sword's true blade could only be thrown away, never sheathed. Alright, let's take a look. Ah! Aha! Hold on a moment. I think I see what's going, and it's called Best Kept Secrets. Let's take a look. The dice have a secret. I thought I looked inside the dice. Are the dice also lenticular? Did I miss that? Hold on. Hold on. The dice have a secret. I see the secret already. I see it. I see what they're doing. The 6 on this side, 6 there. 6, 6. Five, 2, 3. Yeah. Someone's losing their teeth over that. Not even loaded, just not exactly tournament legal. The first time I ever played Dungeons & Dragons with my brother for about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. He played with a set of D6s for the short swords on his drow assassin. And we didn't realize until one day he rolled a 0 that they only had 0, 1, 2, 2, 3. So 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 as the numbers. I think they were from, oh god, what game was it? Ah. Hey, Niram. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You think I wouldn't spot that? Mostly just very, very hollow. Is there anything else down here? Oh, it is a sword. There's a lot of gnome tech happening here. Oh. That's just actually cool to look at. The counter rotation on the grip Then we've got another one for sealing the inside. Clever, clever. Clever, clever, clever. Clever. Wait. Wait. I almost missed something. Where is it? Huh? Anything on this side? I don't see anything. Wait, what was that? Why is there gnome tech here? What is it doing? Take the scabbard off with the... Hold on now. Take the scabbard off with a change width plus thickness. What do you mean, take this? I see it. I see it now. The scabbard is the blade. I see it. Okay. Yep, that got me. Hilarious. I didn't realize. Oh. Yep, that's exactly what we're here for, isn't it? Where's our change thickness? Huh. Let's change thickness over there. We're going to change width. We're going to add a change width the entire way. Yep. I see. I see what was done. What is this? What is there secrets in here? I feel like there's secrets in here. Am I going insane? I might be. Yep. The entire sword. That was one of the ideas I mentioned to you, was a sword inside of a sword. I didn't expect not a sword inside of a sword. Well, I mean, like I did, but not that way. That's a good point, actually. Where's foundation gone? Is that it right there? Nope. Tilt mode. A stream won't be very long because it is late at night here. Oh. It absolutely just ejected the frame. I thought those were arrows for a moment. I was like, did you set up a trap? Heh. Heh. Did you just set up a trap in your submission to attack me, the person reviewing your submission? That's amazing. Hey, boss. Alright. Yeah, this one. I got flashbanged by this one. I saw a glimpse and was like, oh, hey, it's a screenshot from Undertale. It is not a screenshot from Undertale. It is not a screenshot. It's just Foodsmith being absolutely unhinged. I briefly, accidentally clicked on... Wow. I briefly accidentally clicked on this and was like, wait, hold on a second. What have you done? And my brain was fooled. My brain was like, yep, that's Flowey. That's just Flowey from Undertale. Damn, that's cool. Foodsmith coming in with the unexpected, as usual. This one less edible than most. Honestly, that's just a good job. Yeah. Chinese Raps' piping is going really fucking hard. I also gotta check for gnomes. I'm gonna catch one of you. One of you is gonna do it. Ah. No, that's one of the eyes. Yo, just noticed that. There's multiple types. Multiple things going on here. Oh no, it's the Eye of Nadred and then the thing. Still. Wait, is this whole thing just one? No, okay, that's the this one, there we go. There we go. Found the right one. Alright. That's absolutely wild. He has stretchy gem eyelids. I've yet to use stretchy gems at all. What else do we got? Helium. Light speed. Target selected. Sol. Saturn. Cooper Station. Target found. Locking on. Wait. Those are the wrong chords. Locked on. Prepare for hyperdrive. This was supposed to take place near a black hole, but the camera couldn't capture without going out of focus. Let's see what the video looks like. We got a room. And it looks like we have a... Oh god, one of the hollow, super deformed pieces. That's wild. We got a room. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Wait a second. Are there shenanigans? I mean, yes, there are shenanigans afoot. It's the illusion competition. Built inside some broken geometry, yes. I see. Oh, it's a lot rounder of a room than I expected. The fact you could see it from all angles, hold on. Your lighting. That's so cool. The things we do to just get a different angle now. We're not done checking, are we? Oh, wait. That's cool. The screenshots didn't do it justice. It's a very common problem. What is happening here? Hold on. Hold on. What the hell's happening there? I gotta turn off my screen filter. It might get very bright for some people. I didn't realize I had that on and that OBS would pick it up. Oh, we got a different thing on this side. Hey, it's the sword. I'm checking for gnomes. Oh, that's just a cool effect. There's more going on here than it appears. What are these? Are they just engravings? They're engravings. Yo. I dig the kind of retro future punk. Absolutely wild one earlier today. Greeble heavy builds. Yes, I agree. That was helium. Let's take another look. Gasp! I think I helped with this one. Nope, I didn't. Where is the blade? How does it keep its form without contact? And how does it never get stained with blood? The answer's as simple as the blade's name. Gap. So this is by Spark. I don't think I've seen their name. I don't think I've seen anything they've done. Oh, we got some old tech here. We got some needs to learn how to sync, but that's okay. I'm definitely here for a tech. I have nothing against. Do we have anything going back this way? We do. Because there's gaps. That is one of the wildest broken swords I have ever seen. Oh, Oh no. There we go. We go up, we go this way, and then we go further out and then up. Yeah, what do you do when your opponent comes at you with this and you go to parry and you have to be over here to parry? Let's get that res mag. Looks like it's pretty understandable. All in one shot. Wild. Yep, hit it with a polish ability. It's not too bad in terms of res mag. That was pretty easy to navigate. Ah, oh. My frames don't like that. A little extra bit going out here. That's fine. Oh, wait a second. You can almost spell something with that. This is something that I did actually expect someone to do at some point, is spell, like, I don't know, gotcha. That was one of the earliest ideas. One of the ones I forgot along the way. Let's take a look at the next one down. That was well done. Like, I don't think I've seen this name before. So, welcome to Bladesong. Then we have Kelpie. Strauss. Which is swords backward. What are we gonna see? Is the blade gnome tech and the hilt blade? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I wondered about that. Wait, hold on a second. What? There's res mag happening. This is all hex. This is more hex. There's things happening. What are they? And why? Would that make it a backsword? Didn't have a blade left for writing. That's... Now, hold on a second. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is the blade. Okay. I was like, now hang on. Why is the tip not on the grid? Just full res mag, go the other way, don't worry about it. In fact, is this actually backwards? Hold on. Aha. Aha, it totally is. This is the top. The correct direction. I see. It's swords backward. With extra gnome. It's, yeah, I got that one immediately. We can't put the sword back in the scabbard. We'd have to change up the gnome stack. But still. Good job, Kelpie. Good job. You got me. Unshattered, the Blade of Mischief. Let's get the Light Cave. So the idea with spoilering the results was that nobody was going to look in and necessarily get inspiration from other people. I mean, they could. They absolutely could. But it was just that little extra barrier. And I wanted to see what would happen with that. And so far, everyone's been doing things mostly differently. Throughout all history, no blade exists more infamous and more dishonorable than Unshattered. This blade was said to have been crafted from glass that had been possessed by the mythical mirror yokai Ungaikyo as a method of utilizing the demon's power. The first wielder of Unshattered was a cowardly man. he would act with bravado to hide his cowardice, using the fearsome appearance of a sheathed blade to protect him from the consequences of his actions. That is, until the second user, a cruel assassin, would take the first wielder's life and use unshattered to its true potential. This blade was not suited for how dare you? There we go. This blade was not suited for combat, incapable of blocking even the lightest of blows from a proper blade, and thus was suited rather well to the cold-hearted determination of an assassin. One who understood that the blade's material need not matter if it is sheathed as swiftly as it is drawn. No time for hesitation, no need for honor. This weapon was suited toward drawing blood and being on its way. Its blade practically invisible in the night. The assassin was content to keep his coin purse full, and the demon would be content to feast once more. We have an engraving, and it looks like this one's going to take a while to do. Here we go. The glass sword. Why did that not do a thing? There we go. Fire. There's the light cave. We're going to load this up and take a good look at it. Ooh. Ooh. That's shamisen. Is that shamisen or koto in the background? There are so many ways to do the light cave differently, but I think I like it myself. We'll go in after the video. Oh, it's wild. When we finally get transparency in this game, we're going to be, you kids, you don't even know. Said Koto. Ah. Got it. That's taking a while to load. Oh, no, it's not. We're here. The light cave, of course. There's a trick with the light cave you can do. Let me see if we can find its mount. Mounted on the hilt. Is this the light cave? Nope, that's the hilt. And the light cave. The game does not like me having this. The game does not like me having this. I'm just gonna click or gonna Control Z. So where are these guys mounted? Ostensibly right here. It's not this one. Oh no, unless I got the Hibaki. Ah. Is it you? Nope, that's the Suba. Click. Control Z. Oh. Control Z one more. We're good. Light cave was mounted on the Suba in a few different spots. Ah. So I can't quite just pick it up and take it with me. That's so clever, though. I think you did the glass effect extremely well. Yeah, I agree. It's actually pretty wide for a light cave, too. I mean, it's max size, but, like, it's got a wider angle of effect, and that you can rotate in place and see the whole sword. Well done. Let's take a look without the light cave. No light cave, magic words. Oop. Hit me with the Timo Fictum. Badiosis acroiac, you know what I'm saying? I love that. It's like a talk show, but with more swords. Thank you. So what are we looking at? Yo, I didn't even... That's clever. I didn't even think of that. Just a few to have the internal reflections, yeah. Yo, is this resmagged? This is resmagged. That's gotta be painful. That's gotta be one of the most painful things you've ever done. Oh, we have a Manuki. A little hidden face. I believe that's the non-binary. The Maguki is actually a nail. That's kind of interesting. Have anything else? Why are you here? You silly little guy. Oh, he's blocking off the hard point. Oh, it's wood, so it's literally a bamboo peg. Nope. That's leather. That's just good detail. That's your bamboo peg. I think that's... studs are usually better for it. It seems like the engravings might take up a bit more. Feathers are pie wings. Ah, I see. All Thodar's fresh glam. Thodar gets his name in the game, and I don't get my name in the game. I just get William Mad and Arrow. I'm kidding. Switching to YouTube for a sec. I see. Blade of Mischief. Well, that's clever. That's clever as foretold. A totally normal sword. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. Off the hop. I believe this is literally just loyalty. What's wrong with it? Can we see it from this image? History of the world in 7 swords. What's wrong with this image? I don't think this is the sword that's going to be summoned. Ha. Alright. Let's see. It's not the Solacis. Right off the bat, I notice it's a little big. It's you know, maybe a whole 3 meters long and 32 kilograms or 90 something pounds, like 100 something pounds. I noticed the balance is approximately proportionate, as are the rotational notes. Wait a second, does that clip into the... Okay, no, it doesn't. I was gonna say... Yup. Wait a second. That's the Lying Serpent's tongue. That's from... Is that on the wrong side? Tassa's one of those people you've got to be very careful with, because you'll never know. Okay, no hidden gnomes yet. Even if this is all the submission is, it is a good one, and it did get me. Okay. No hidden gnomes. No hidden gnomes. Just a giant sword. It's just the sword from the title art. I mean, like, a little bit. Oh, yeah. Hey, how's it going? Have a good one, Pie. Average size sword for, you know, Americans or something. Yeah, it's just absolutely massive. We measured this anvil, and I think it's 35 centimeters by 13 or 12 centimeters this way. It is a very tiny anvil. Just for the face, the square face. It's what we had before the 50 caliber Desert Eagle. Sized for Gil. Gil's not that big. There's a 3-meter blade length. Gil is half this height. He cannot reach the handle. This is what we had to do to get to school back in the day, you know? I bet Tassa hid something in there and I never found it. When you cannot trust... Oh, we have a different Robin. When you cannot trust your eye nor ears and your memories are foreign and fragmented, you will need a tool to find your way again. An extension of your mind, however broken it may be. Such a miraculous blade will come fully formed again when you need it most. That click was my neck. I actually just needed to crack it a bit. The memories blade. We'll conjure it and take a look. Am I going to need to translate those runes? I mean, already it's looking pretty fucking sick. We have more broken blade. I'm gonna need to translate those runes, but first... Oh, checking for gnomes. I don't see any gnomes. I think we're good on gnomes. So I'll never hear the end of it if I miss one. Ah. Oh, that's the one of the rotational nodes right there. Let's take a look at this res, because the idea is obviously these pieces are rotating. Polish blade. Whoop. Little in... Hold on, there we go. Let's get a subscription! 10 months. Thank you for the 10 months. 10 months, KJ. Yes. Where are we now? We're here. Back down to the handle. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So this is technically the tip. Beard. Wait a second. That's an F. FN thing. So, hold on a second. But there's no Hago. So you want to see a Hago? I don't see a Hago, which makes me suspicious. Just the one? Might just be the one. Let's make it flatter. Yeah, that's a TOS. Birt thing. Presumably this goes up this way, so that'll be what's this? Royas Paro. Huh? What are you? We got a eye and a devil. So the eye is the glow. Unofficial. Not a language I read. I wonder what that stands for. For your magnifying glass. Yo, right? I fully expected somebody to just have, like, a cipher somewhere in this. Gotta hold the gem around and see if I can spot them. You'd be able to totally just leave things out here. Yes, I won't be able to do one tomorrow. I've got another appointment. But here we are. Honestly, not a bad build at all. Quite good. And not all takes on the illusion theme need to be illusions themselves. That looks really good in Chrome. I didn't notice that. That is quite clean. That is Chrome, right? Steel. High polished steel. Damn. Submission just closed. Invisible over. Yeah. Isn't a bad idea. Robin, why do you say it like that? Robin, why do you say it like that? You'll tell me if I missed something, right? This is the other Robin. Oh, God. Disable. Give me your name. A link is here. I was told to post this here from the video game Okami. Yes, I remember this one. The 7-branch sword. Some complex things are actually really simple. Now, you could do Robin's way. You could do Robin's way and do, like, 20 hours of res mag. Or... Sure, come on. There you go. This is taking me surprisingly long time to load. Or you could just do Tales of Karkak. Looks like some of the engravings got fooled up, and I don't know if that was supposed to be like that. I don't think it is. Nope, it is. That is intended. And I believe the... I did love this blade in Okami. That's just a cool tsuba. That's just neat. Simple. And definitely, like, early sword, but also, yeah, it worked. It did the job. We were fooled. Alright. I was wondering how the music was still going. A French horn. By Iceman. It's just a French horn. Wait, no, that's the whole French horn, isn't it? It's like literally the whole thing. So there's only a little tiny bit of blade. It just does this. Ends right here. You can see where it clips in. That's just insane bending, though. It's just an anatomically accurate French horn. They even got the pins. Yeah, that's wild. Who dares message me? Oh, people starting to move to Steam now because Discord's being a stupid. That is so wild. Let's even get the lever. So where's the mouthpiece? Right there. That's nuts. Really good job, Iceman. Really good job. Let's do the whole track. Comes up into here. Valve 1, valve 2. I think this goes this way, comes back around, valve 3, valve 4. Oh no, there's just more. I don't understand French horns, apparently. But I do understand their cost now. Holy shit. Rare use case for a sweep. Oh yeah, I guess. Kind of the perfect use for it, actually, now that you mention it. Same thing here, yeah. It's just a good spot. Well done, Iceman. I think that might be one of the most detailed builds that we've had ever. Just in terms of, I want this to look like this. Reflections by Jackalope. Does it make sense? Not really. There's clearly some trickery afoot, but then, aren't all reflections tricks? Illusions of a world you know isn't real, yet your eyes still see those worlds. Oh. Hit it with the Wario Agurus SEO Ere Triidium, eh? You know what I mean? Aha! Jackalope as our wiki master is, oh, I think I actually need to do something a little unorthodox here. Options. Yeah, here we go. So, medium quality reflections are better somehow? Like, look at this in the background. Like, whoa. There is trickery afoot. Oh, where's the resmag going? Resmag going this way. Wild. Now it's Jackalope, so we gotta keep our eyes out. But Jackalope is one of our more experienced builders. Something has occurred to me about this. Something has occurred to me. What are these standing on? All gnome teched into place here. I was like, wait a gosh darn moment. Wait a flip flying fuck ass second. Oh, that's really cool there. It's based on how far back I am. Oh. Okay, hold on. Check in. Make sure there's nothing off in the distance. Okay. No obvious signs of immediate gnomes hiding behind mirrors or some such. Not inside the guard. Not inside the guard, but the lion emblem turned upside down to be a mirrored... Hold on. The emblem turned upside down to be a mirror is clever AF. No use of Serpent's lying tongue. That's wild. Lying Serpent's tongue. Literal, actual mirrors. Can we see into IKEA? We'll have to ask David about this, because, like, the reflections being better on medium graphics is kind of interesting. Out there just watching, I fully believe it is within Jackalop's capability to put a gnome just out there in the blackness. In fact, let's get an anvil and check. Okay, no, the farthest point here is this. I didn't see a signature either. Beautiful blade all the same. And it is double-sided, and someone has finally used the piercer. Wait a second. Is that gentle rain? Only minor diffs on hilt decoration. It's gentle rain! No one ever uses Mad Narrow. I am forsaken. What's next up on the list? That was fantastic. Thank you, Jackalope. I use Mad Narrow entirely out of spite at this point. Gentle Rain is the better piece. Negative space. Oh, it's back-to-back Jackalopes. Let's go. I got flashbanged by this one a couple of times. Those pesky gnomes get everywhere. I could never fight them. Where could they be hiding? Oh. Was there a video in this one? No, but there's a video in this one. Glad. I am actually genuinely happy about this. Wait a fucking second. I see a line. But that's a shovel. I am genuinely happy about that one. Because the concept of figure and ground. This one does technically have a secret gnome. The concept of figure and ground. Aha, for digging. I see this. What is happening here? What is this? What is happening here? What am I gonna see? What am I gonna see? This is a single fold resmag. Beautiful piece. The concept of figure and ground is one that's very dear to my heart, and being able to find something in the negative, in the space in between, is important. And I'm glad to see that utilized. Also, I'm glad to see this tech. This is like old Momo tech, and it's still around. Look at the sword fighting to exist. There's another pattern like that popped up recently. Where I was looking inside of a sword that had flamboyance. Oh, the floating studs are pretty. These aren't studs. These are end caps. Okay, no, they are stud. Very whimsical indeed. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. A sword in the sword. A Sword in the Stone is one of the few movies that has almost killed me. The other one was Monty Python and the Quest for Holy Grail, meaning that King Arthur has tried to kill me twice. The smith looks up to the client, utterly confounded. How the hell did you even pull this off? Oh, we got some resmag going. If you ever get your camera stuck like that, hit Alt. Wait, what? It keeps going. Where are we? Oh, there we go. That's kind of clever. That's got a little face on it. It's a secret gnome. Secret gnome. And this is Kelpie again. Ooh, what are you? Oh, that's the eyes. Huh? Why is there a black hat? I was going to say, if there's a third sword hidden inside this, Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail nearly killed me. In Sword in the Stone, it was the scene where Merlin's beard gets caught in the door, and he puffs up like a secret Dwaro. Secret Dwaro. In the sword blade. But Merlin's beard getting caught in the door, puffing up like a dandelion, gave me an asthma attack from laughing. And then Monty Python, The Quest for the Holy Grail, I didn't get through the first fucking credits. The beginning credits? Didn't stand a chance. I had to go to hospital for like a week on that one. Good job, Kelpie. Ecstasy of images. I have already been spoiled on this one. So yeah, King Arthur's tried to kill me twice, which is wild considering some family history people don't need to know about. Good luck loading it. I shouldn't have too much trouble. I think my PC's beefer than yours. I've never held a sword. Certainly I've seen them in museums. Like idols behind glass, I rushed from display to display, driven on by mingled reverence and glee. Certainly, I have held objects resembling swords, toys, sparring tools, their forms comprised in service to their purposes. Once in college, a friend bought me a pair of fencing foils that had belonged to his grandfather, patinaed and decorated, more ornamented and less regular than the modern counterparts. We clashed them against each other like fools, not understanding the beauty we held. And these two were abstractions. I am in love with an abstraction, an illusion. It must be. The true object is too terrible. Bladesong is a game of abstractions. Make a point with blended abilities and you'll see it. The place where the polygons end and the image of a weapon dissolves into its constituent elements. Position the camera inside the blade itself and you will find that it is hollow. There is no mass to it, save as a calculated figure on your screen. The sword is a digital object. It exists as patterns in a mind, as light on a screen, as synapses in a machine, in 1,000 machines. This information, if you wish, may be connected to an otherwise meaningless collection of phonemes. From these, for the vast mechanisms of our age, the sword may be summoned again. We call this invocation the sword's magic words. Perhaps they are. What is blade and hilt in this context? What, if not systems of making, their uses suggested but not mandated, manifold in purpose? The words do not mean what they ought. Blade may bleed into hilt. Hilt may become something else entirely. Both are illusions. Ceci n'est pas une épée. This is not a sword, nor a vaulted hall of stars, nor any combination thereof. It is an illusion, or perhaps an object in its own right. The art of making is an act of love toward the object that is made. We'll go through the images first. Ceci n'est pas un piquet. Ceci n'est pas une épée. Fuck, I need to get better at French. This is fantastic. Oh, you got candles in it too. Well, but they're tapers. Oh, I didn't see. Goodbye, unlucky kid. Goodbye. So it does have taper. Does it have a mysterious sigil? Fantastic actual sword, though. We're going to go into this because I'm going to have to. Dear God, David's going to shit himself when he sees this. There is a sigil. How dare you? We've got tapers, at least. Oh, hold on. We're not going to look at the lesbian hunter yet. Oh, there's the mysterious sigil. Oh, it was upside down. The blade was upside down. Hold on. I see. The whole church was built upside down. I didn't see that one coming. That was not one I saw coming. And that's actually the sword too. So all of this is blade 3 meters. Of course, it's Myers. Myers Playground. Hold on, I need to go back to... I need to go back to one of the environments where this works. It's taking a while to load between things. Where are we now? Can't look yet. Oh, we're in the Snowlands. What happens inside the Snowlands here? I mean, that's just cool. That's what it looks like here right now. Oh, not screenshot mode. Toggle environment. And one more. Myers Playground. This hilt is Blade. If I look at the cross section, you can see right here the little bits of the fuller and stuff. It's raised fuller. Oh, it does not like to move. See, raised fuller. I'll show you with the polish in a second. I need to look around. Text in the air. Beautiful. Beautiful arches. I half expected a full cathedral. Yes, this is the Resmag Blade Guard Nightmare Blade. Good luck getting stabbed, by the way. Or not getting stabbed, as you probably prefer. Oh, that's just a beautiful hilt. And we saw the mysterious sigil right there, tucked underneath the... But alas... How many cross-sections do we have? You can see the render distance limit. I'll take a look in a moment. Oh. Oh, we can. Hold on, I need to go to this background where that's not a thing. That's just the picture. That is the whole background being a problem. One cross-section. We've got two cross-sections. One of them is part of the hilt. Well, the joke of one cross-section, no distal taper, mysterious sigil being like the baby's first sword. It's just kind of like a bam, bam, bam. The trio, the triumvirate of just... Welcome to Bladesong. Side note, I just noticed the grout. Good job grouting the tiles. That must have been a pain in the butt. I don't see another cross-section toward the tip. Oh. Oh, it doesn't like me looking at polished blade. It is in fact frozen. Wait. Never mind. I get inside the thing. There we go. There's our Resmag. Now, if I were to put a gnome inside something here, where would I put it? Are these not pedestals? Are these not pedestals? I don't think they are. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the Resmag. Beautiful pedestals, by the way. Again, David's gonna shit. The other day in the mod chat, I was like, oh no, absentee mod, or absentee dev doesn't care about his community, and he posted up an image of the hotel he was staying in. He was like, thanks for the money, loser. He really does care about this community, and I'm so glad that this is going to destroy him and all of the people that helped build this game. They're not going to know how to do things. Yeah, the reflection of the words, I have been looking at that down there. And I fully expect that's going to come up in a minute. Thank you so much, Dorf. Super Dorf, coming in with a super submission. Holy shit. But we have more to go through. The Lesbian Hunter, which is the last submission. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. No one did The one I thought they were going to do. Not a single person did a reflection of a sword. That's a good question. We must make a blade for the lesbian hunter. Yes, I'll get started right away. 2 days later. Finish. Yes, death the lesbians. Oh. I see someone else had the same misunderstanding. I didn't expect the lesbian light patch. That was not on my list. Yo! That's actually kind of fire. Non-binary. That's actually fire. What's this one, Latvia? Mysterious sigil. Ah, 2 cross sections. Huh? What the hell is this little bit? It's a one and done, I guess. Wait, is this double-sided? No. Flicker warning, I guess. Oh, yeah. I'm in love with him. Oh, look, you can see it change as you go along. I'll set this back to this. Control 2. Wild. Oh, let's take out the cross section, do it again. Gotta move for a second. Oh, yeah. Gotta get that Greek in there. You know, Sappho from Lesbos. I think the illusion angle was more about the light cave and a little bit about misunderstanding the interpretation or the point. Now, that said, we gotta look inside for gnomes. No one has hidden any gnomes that I know of. Something is a fuck. Might not be too much more to it, but that's fine. I think this has been tilted. I don't think this is supposed to be at this angle. Hold on. Yeah, the 100 Gnome spoof. I think this was tilted wrong. Hold on, let me check something. I don't think that's supposed to be at that angle. I think this got moved. There we go. That one got tilted. I'm gonna go put it back to the original because it is clipped inside there, but I see the problem. Absolutely. And as... while this is the point in the competition where the voting begins, I urge people to take it not as a competition, but as a challenge. You know, like the title. So submissions for Illusion are never really going to close. That's the trick. This competition doesn't end. People can keep submitting. Huh. But that's the real thing I wanted to experiment with. To see what people would come up with given a chance to be clever, and we had so many good swords. The Nokobo isn't straight on, it's on theme. Now, for those who don't know, I of course have done many illusory swords. One of the reasons why I thought this contest was a good idea. I got this one from Dorf, which is definitely not 100 gnomes. Give it a bit. to load. I don't even remember what these ones are. Absolutely no gnomes here. Not a single gnome. It's not 100 gnomes. Why would you think it is? Suspiciously large sword. Nada. Just 0 gnomes. A special delivery for Troy. It's still loading, by the way. Here we are. Definitely not 100 gnomes. Not even a little. Not even a little. Oh, wait. It's 100 gnomes. But wait. There's more. 101 gnomes in it? Yes, that would have been hilarious. Hold on. I need to do something else first. The gnomes are revealed. Ah, but what happens? I need to be over... Oh, no, that was it. I need to be over here. Thank you, Oppo. That would have been hilarious. Technically, the 100 gnomes, one of the gnomes fused with another gnome, and that's why one of the guys in the back has 4 arms. So there are 101 gnomes. Unless you don't count the turtle. And then I sent him back a sword I was working on. I just had a little bit of a strange thing going on. One gnome is a turtle, but one of the gnomes has superimposed itself with another gnome. And also, you could just duplicate them very quickly. They are all on 1 hard point. So at any moment, you can grab them, Control Z, and have somewhere around 200 gnomes. We're still loading. There we go. So yeah, I sent this, sword in. It's got a couple of neat things going on. It's got like a little bit of a taper thing. I got this cool little like Oreo-ass texture going on, and absolutely nothing else suspicious is happening in this sword whatsoever. Don't pay attention to the hard point. The turtle is actually Jonas. Lazy Turtle Things. He's one of the devs. It was actually 100 gnomes. Ah, yes! Wound up going for the obsidian. I think I remember you posting about that. You expected a sword, but it was in fact 100 gnomes. Now, I gotta check something while I think about it. I think they're all mounted on this one here. There's a non-zero chance you can just grab all of the gnomes and shrink them even further. And so you could just be like, oh, it's 100 gnomes. No one did a rickroll. No one did bait and switch words. No one did... Oh my god. You absolutely can, can't you? Chunk them a little bit in your build. Ah, I see. No one else did any animations. No one did animations. I was so surprised. There were so many opportunities for it. Hold on, let me come down. For those who haven't seen it, we did figure out animations in Bladesong. I was just above this competition. Is Sword the hero of the... Yes. Go back to the snowy environment. I do it, say, here. To here. Just grab shift and space. Oh, it doesn't like that. Needs to be in here, does it? 2. There we go. I had to resize the skyward because it actually was slightly too small. Well, there we go. That was just a short stream going over the illusion submission and some of the ideas behind it. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to probably put this up on YouTube later. I mean, the VOD is there, but I might edit it up a bit to show off some things, maybe do a different voiceover. We'll see how much energy I have this week. We got hit by a meter of fucking snow. Thank you so very much for joining. I hope to see you again. We'll have to wait a few weeks probably for the next competition. But with that done and out of the way, scene's done. Controls, stop streaming. Bye.